So next I'm going to extend the network according to the schema in the training manual. Before I start continuing construction, I want to create a new drawing template. As I explained, you can get feedback from the tooltip about the attached nominal load. We can also utilize the drawing templates to get this done. And for notes, we can use another label. Let me put the short name at the bottom of a note. And at the top, I would like to see the sum of nominal load in the supply. So this gives me feedback what is connected on a node without computation results. And it is, oh, that was network supply. I thought I created a new one. No. Let me reset this, sorry. There's a network expansion. Oh, there is already a template. So it has this short name, sum of nominal load supply, and it states the customer last name, if that is available. Okay, I want to stick with the template. I create a copy. No, sorry. I create a new blank template. Call it network extension. And for the node, use some nominal power. Short name. Let me recreate the drawing and have a look at the title of the view. It will update when I apply the template. So now the title is network extension. It's network drawing, and the 50 kilowatts attached in this point are displayed in the drawing. So this is now feedback for me when I attach new loads. So now let me construct the network. And what I missed to do and that what I want to show later is how to update or correct pipe types. Ideally, you assign a pipe type before you do mainline construction and use it as a template. Then you would assign the proper pipe type and keep the pipe type dialog box open. Whenever you create a new pipe, it inherits data from the open pipe type, especially the pipe type, which is assigned here. So don't want to do this now here. And I'm going to do the main line first. Start in this point. And with a control click, create a point here, here, here. This point, this point. And now the last one is in the lower right corner. Snap on this point, and here at the very end, I do a Alt Control click. So it creates me the consumer immediately. An alternative would be to create it with bends and split the pipes here later. I constructed the intermediate nodes immediately, so all the pipes here in the schema are on the default pipe type, which is not what I want to have. So first, let me correct the consumer load. In the lower right corner, we want to have 500 kilowatts. So it is at node K22. So I pick the node, I pick the consumer and modify the load to 500 kilowatts. Okay, that's it. Stop construction. Now how would I, or how can I modify all pipes at the same time? The pipe type at the same time? I use the selection utility. Open the selection dialog box. And I pick all the pipes. And for all the pipes, I want to now perform an action. In the actions menu, you find change pipe type. There is also a change zone, change consumer group. So all pipes that are listed in this box will be affected. I could exclude individual pipes. I can use unions and intersections with fences from MicroStation. Don't want to show that right now, but just assign the DN80 to all pipes in the system here. So it asks me to pick a pipe type, go to the DN80, OK, and have a look at the pipe dialog box. It has changed from D4 to DN80. So the only pipe type that is now incorrect in my system is the one here for the, let's go into the house. This is supposed to be DN25. Okay, so I corrected the situation. Let's check with the tooltip. DN80, DN80. During layout, that was a DN20, the D4 pipe type. Okay, I continue construction now. Now I'm going to do all the DN25 pipes. And in order to make it easy, I start here with a DN25 as template. So when I do the construction, Control-Alt-Click is to open the dialog box. It created a consumer with 500 kilowatts, and it created a new pipe. The new pipe is from K08 to K024. It's DN25. Okay, that's correct, except for the consumer. So let me uncheck the continue. Let me fix the consumer load in this point. It's the K024. It's supposed to be 200. Now I leave both boxes open, so I have two templates. When I create the next pipe, it will use the DN20, this one as template again, so DN25. It will use this consumer as D4. If the box would not be open, the system would use the very first consumer it finds in the system. No, that's not correct. If this is used one time as a template, you can close the box. It's next time the template again. Sorry. So Control-Alt-Click 200 kilowatts. And the pipe here in this point is a DN25 as expected. So now I continue here in this points, in the spots, click, Control-Alt-Click. And one more here, and one more here with a bend. Oops, I created a node. I did not snap properly. How can I fix the issue I created here? It would be an issue. Let me draw it a different scale at 1/100. You see, the network is not connected in this point. I can use the SysUt modification tools to join both nodes. So the move node command allows me, instead of move only, to join nodes together and reconnect pipes that are with a node. So I grab the node, move it On the other node, it gets highlighted. So it means it can complete the join operation. The node that was moved is going away. The other one remains. And the pipe gets connected here properly. Let me check the situation by looking at the node and its connections. And we see there are 3 return and 3 supply connections. The connections here in all these 3 directions. So now the network is connected properly. I go back to a scale of 1/500, redraw, and yeah. You are free to have multiple templates and draw at different scales. The question was, for example, how do I better visualize an input station if there are multiple pipes? We have here a similar situation where 2 nodes are so close that they are reduced because otherwise they would collide. If you want to draw at a different scale, an option is, for example, to just copy the extension and call it, for example, extension 1/100. I did not do the copy, sorry. Copy. So it has a different name. Now both nodes are visible and you can have another model in 1/500, which is the default. And then you can easily switch between them in MicroStation, and you can mix also for plotting later various ranges you picked from a view. So just having a plot of this area and then having a plot of the entire area in a different scale. Okay, now we completed the network. Next will be to start our first network computation.